Good afternoon and welcome to the After Work Cook. I am making buffalo shepherd's pie, and as you can see our kitchen's a little bit in disarray because we're still getting it remodeled. We're doing the tile right now, but I still need to cook. So I'm going to use bison, I'm going to use potatoes, a pepper, I've got carrots, and I'm also going to do a jalapeno carrot, whatever, Mary, a jalapeno and some celery and onions I've got left over, and so I'm going to put them all up. Oh, and of course garlic, and as usual you'll be going right along with me. Okay, so I have a little bit of limited space while I'm doing this. As you can see, we're doing the tile, and right over here, this is all the cement underneath is wet, so I can't walk to the other side. So I'm kind of limited to here, and so kind of bear with me tonight. These are the seasonings. I'm going to do the usual black pepper and salt, and then oregano and basil. And I probably will do a little bit of chili peppers or chilies, ground chilies also. It looks like our bison is going pretty well with as far as getting all brown, so I'm going to put the veggies in it now. And we've got the potatoes going, and the potatoes I always leave the peels on, and I like yellow potatoes and I like red potatoes for my shepherd's pie. I don't really, well, the yellow would be Yukon. I don't really like russet, but those two I do like. I just added the garlic. It looked like I did 2 big cloves, so it's looking pretty good. So I've got the carrots ready, and I did those as small as I could make them so that they cook better. Same with the celery, just as small as I can make it, and then we're putting them in there. I have the onions in there. I still have the bell pepper, and I'm just putting a couple big pieces in, and then the jalapeno. All right, now comes the liquid. See, it's a little dry. We need to have a little bit of liquid. So you can put a half a cup of broth in it, or you can do what I'm doing, which is Jameson's. And then, of course, I'm going to put in the green pepper after. Kind of gravy-ish. I actually put in white country gravy mix, or sometimes I just use flour with salt and pepper. Next step is completely optional, and that is jalapenos with the seeds in. So if you don't like it spicy, leave them out, or if you like a little bit of spice but not as much with the seeds, seed them. But anyway, this is my favorite, is because I like everything spicy. It's a little bit not quite as juicy as I'd like it, so I'm not going to add more Jameson's, but I am going to add just a splash of beef broth. It's probably about, no, not quite a half a cup, probably about a fourth. Last but not least, frozen peas. Then I'm going to let it simmer a minute while I mash those potatoes. Drain and rinse the potatoes, and then put them back in the pan or a bowl or whatever you want to do, and mash them. I use a little bit of, if I've got ranch dressing, I use butter and ranch dressing to mix it up with a little bit of milk and salt and pepper. And that's exactly what I did. Used ranch, butter, and a little bit of almond milk. I'm still mashing it up. Now I've got the meat all in a Pyrex baking dish, and it is a 2-quart baking dish, so that would fill, it's square of course. So now I'm getting ready to put on the potatoes, and here are the potatoes all mashed and ready. Okay, there it is, all ready to go. And I've got the oven's been heating on 425. I'm going to cook it for 20 minutes. But first, and this is optional, you can sprinkle a little mozzarella cheese or cheddar, whatever you'd like. But I think I have some shredded mozzarella, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so you can see it's got a little bit of mozzarella on it. It's going in the oven, and then after 20 minutes, I'm going to broil the top just enough to kind of brown it. Voila. shepherd's pie right out of the oven. And you can hear it sizzling.